off their own utility. There, once the kill came in long, you saw the camera flash back. Obs had a perfect view. Great job by the observers. Everybody was flashed in sight from Sick. One of the big reasons they keep bringing this Sky to the table, and everybody ran in off of the back of the utility from Shazam too. So super clean. Tens, doing Tens things to start off round 4 here as he picks up a quick frag.
And we talked about colder starts for Sentinels usually. Yes, they're trailing behind by 1, but to see how Tens was able to get the first pistol round kill on that round, and in this round here, first blood in round number 4, he's a little bit warmed up. Now gets cooled down as Neptune's able to trade it off.
Okay, Sens having that push last round gave them so much information. Let's see how they do now. 1 down on each side, and they haven't really got too much as the audio's cut here from Rise. One thing you'll see Rise doing, they did it when they entered C last site, is they are hip and hip. They've been doing so well, I said it, cooperating in site takes, working off utility. And it's like they're tethered to each other. There'll always be a few going in on a certain reaction. And here you can see 3 already up long. As they start to initiate on A, Vans, they're going to meet Sick, but who else?
Very good cage, though, from Poise. That's going to nullify that flash from 6. So we're getting to the site. It's going to be a fake plant, though, and they pay the price. Derek falls. That's a spike included, and the Hunter's Fury is coming out on the defender side. Shazam then also takes down Poise, and that's already 2 players left. Right now for Rise. The plant comes in. They're not really set up for a crossfire, so it's going to have to be individualistic plays, and it doesn't pay off. A shock dart to a rifle, and Shazam mops up the last one on a clean retake. Even a cleaner hold on that round number 4.
I feel like deja vu is happening right now. Like, this is the retake Sentinels we used to know, right? If that site has no one in it, that's perfectly fine. They will use their utility to retake it solid, and that looks super clean as well. Hardly anybody had to enter the site for those frags to go down. Methodical right now by Sentinels to get those 2 rounds, which could be scary if that's the kind of momentum they're going to start bringing. They found a bit of form back here.
Yeah,
Rise.
Agreed. They have to find a way right now for Rise to, they're doing good to eliminate Tens as his duelist that plays it pretty aggressively on the defender side, but it's also to try to find Sick, as Sick with the flashes for the retakes is the key component as well for the retakes for Sentinels here.
More of that pressure towards long, farming the orb. Or Shazam. Like, everybody's trying to get that on the Sova. Derek's is ready here, and they are going to be almost all 5. Interesting choice. 4-1 split as they go towards A.
Hence forced to dash away. Flash is coming out from Neptune as we're scaling up into the A side for Rise, but we're still playing behind the smokes, and it's looking really good now for Sentinels. Not really forfeiting in the sight, fighting back against the lower buy of Rise. That's an easier hold, so yes, the Hunter's Fury was ready there for Derek, but on this half buy that they've gotten, they just wanted to make sure that, 1, hurt the economy of Sentinels, 2, try to get a plant down, but none of those boxes were checked on the last round.
Rise pushed to the limit here. They're just reaching into the pockets, finding a little bit of lint there as they purchase up on this round. But Shanks is going to be ready with his Bladestorm. He can chill on that. Tens is going to be ready with his Bladestorm. So round 6 is going to be dueling Bladestorms, which you always love to see. And it is kind of back and forth. We heard the desk talking about these 2 jets, and on average, Tens is doing more damage in the game. But can we see Shanks, Mr. Fourth Quarter, do what he can do, come online, shake off those cobwebs in the nerves of an early game, and have that impact? You have 2 volatile and very good players in the server. It's just, can they get going? And Tens already has a bit of that behind him.
Very interesting here that they hear the owl drone for Rise, but they don't decide to push up towards sewers where they could have had an advantage, but decide to cut noise instead just to try to force their rotation out late, so they could even weaken down the defense even more. So Dapper is in this aggressive position, does have that dual defense. And he's has that TP back, so they're pretty set up here, Riv, as you mentioned before, to play this retake A site control.
Right, and actually, if nobody can go long, cat or short, I always call it cat. Short is kind of just snuffed out there because you're worried about backside and then someone long if you don't have the utility. But never mind, Shanks is in and over. What a smart play. They take Dapper down and realized it. Sentinels likes to play outside the site, so that entry and pass-through might just be clear.
That was actually pretty clean. Somehow the 0 point connected to the shoulder. But let's talk about that a little bit later, because we're going aggressive now on the retake. Hunter's Fury to come out, and that Bladestorm that we had at the beginning capitalizes on the last kill, and we have a Prime Gaming Flawless.